Well, it's been 5.5 months that we've been in Florida, a month and a half here at our home base in Southwest Florida, in Bonita Springs. But you know what time it is?
It's time to hit the road. As we were leaving Florida and making our way toward Texas, we decided to stop and check on a piece of property we had purchased outside of Panama City Beach, Florida. It'll become our home base at some point in time.
Well, Pam and I do have a home base located in Southwest Florida. We use that on the shoulder months when we're not traveling. While we were staying at Topsail State Park and St. Andrews State Park last fall, we looked around and found a piece of property that we just fell in love with, so we decided to act while we could. It checked a lot of boxes for us. It's near some of the most beautiful beaches in the country. It's a lock and leave. It's got beautiful grounds and a lot of amenities. We do want to show you what we've purchased to where we'll build eventually a new home base. We're in north of Panama City Beach, Florida. And where'd you go?
Oh, right here.
Right there. And that's our new lot.
And the interesting thing is the neighborhood, or the neighborhood, I guess you could say, is called River Camps. So how appropriate, right?
For campers. Now we can't put our RV, we could put our RV here somewhere as long as it's covered and away from everything, but we might not do that. But it is river camps and it's beautiful. So we got about 8/10 of an acre here. It backs up to a waterway. I'll show you some drone footage of that. And let's take a little walk.
I can just visualize the house right there.
Yep. I didn't think I would do it. I think after 2 years of RVing, I was like, yeah, I can do this for a long period of time. And we're still going to travel a lot. No doubt we're still going to travel. This is just, you know, Pam wanted a home base. And I think we do enjoy having a home base in Southwest Florida. It's just a condo. It's a nice condo. But eventually we're going to build a house. We'll show you some video of just what some of the houses look like here and just kind of the theme of the place.
And how appropriate. Being from Mississippi originally, the state
Did I just roll my eyes?
flower.
She's going to get philosophical here. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
This is RoadSMITHS philosophical moment coming up.
The state tree, and I think the state flower as well. I need to research that, or I should know that. Is the magnolia. How appropriate. We have two, and the best part about these two magnolia trees, Ken, is they're at the back edge of the property. Therefore, we get to enjoy their beauty, but we don't have to deal with their mess.
Don't have to clean them up because they do make a mess. So let's kind of go back here and show you. It backs up to the little bit.
Where we're walking, by the way, is like the hiking trail that.
Yeah, they have hiking trails that go through 7 miles of hiking trails. I'll see if I can get this up high enough here, but I'll show you some drone footage of the lot and show you exactly where this is. And this is making noise. I'm sorry about that. Something's kind of loose. Let's see if I can tighten something here, but let's see if I can get up high enough with this. Try to jump, that didn't work.
It'd be nice if I could put a little kayak launch right in the back of the property, but I'm afraid I don't think I want to be in that
Marshy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a boat ramp here, and we have been boaters, but it's starting to rain, and so she's found something.
I think this is called a bay magnolia, which is different from the southern magnolia, which that is. But look, it's blooming.
River camps on Crooked Creek, Panama City Beach, Florida. That's a new RoadSMITHS home base event. Something else we failed to mention: we've already made friends in here.
We have, and it sounds like more Texans are.
Yeah, more Texans are going to move here. So not that that's, you know, you have to have that, but I love to fish. I had a boat for many years. We sold it last year. We'll have another one eventually again, but got to go check out Reel 850, REEL 850. and that's Elizabeth and Jay. Got a great channel, and they do a lot of fishing around here. They got a beautiful Pathfinder boat, so check out their channel, and maybe you'll see us on there someday as well, because we definitely share the same passion. Anyway,
and we're going to be neighbors.
Going to be neighbors, sort of. Anyway, Real 850, REEL 850. 850 is the area code down here, so check them out. You good?
Sounds good.
See
I'm
you later.
hungry.
Okay, let's go eat.
Ken and I were so excited about the beautiful amenity center that the community had, but on April 25th, we woke up to some really sad news.
Somebody had set fire to the River House. While they do have a suspect in custody, the community has asked that people do not comment on this ongoing investigation. Well, as the HOA said, is they will rebuild this just like it was before. But in the meantime, we wanted to go check out the downtown area called Pier Park. And so just an FYI too, they do have 30 amp power here, which is great. Weren't expecting that. We were expecting to go on the generator, and but they do have 30 amp power here for a nominal charge, and they do sell some local goods. We bought, actually they have chickens here as well, so we bought some of their local eggs and had some this morning. They were awesome. And they have cane sugar that's produced locally and a couple other things as well. So, but yeah, just a great peaceful place last night, and just, yeah, we really enjoyed the stay. So Missing Piece Landing in I think it's called Seminary, Mississippi, just outside of Hattiesburg. So yeah, great place. See nice pretty level gravel area right here, and definitely was a peaceful night.
Big beggars. Good morning. There's something bugging her nose too. Something they're getting into is giving them allergies on.
Aren't you pretty guys, girls?
They're the pretty babies. They're pretty.
So everybody, this is Charles and Jody, owners of Missing Piece Landing. You gotta come see it. We had a great time last night.
See it to believe it.
Now, what is the town? This is actually
Seminary.
Oh, Seminary. Yeah. Okay, Seminary, Mississippi.
That's June.
That's June.
Bug.
June and Buck.
Skittles.
Skittles.
That's Skittles.
Skittles.
Yeah,
Buck looks. I didn't see him last night. I saw him in the dark.
Yeah, he's gray. And then Nala the donkey somewhere too.
Poor flies on me.
She disappeared on it.
Say hi, Dixie. Say hi, Dixie. Say hi. Oh, you're so pretty.
She says,
You're so pretty.
"What are we doing?"
Oh my God.
You're a camera ham. You're so pretty.
She's so cute.
Come on, up, good girl.
Going on.
We have one more stop in Longview, Texas before we arrive in Dallas. But when we got to Longview, we found out that we had a major slide issue. So stick around and find out what happened and how we fixed it.
just about to enter Bossier City and Shreveport, and I think we've talked about this before on this channel. In our opinion, the worst road, especially for a trip, and we're just getting started here. So this is, see a little bit jumping around here.
It's just winding up.
Just kind of warming up here a little bit. I think the worst road in America to tow an RV on.
That we've been on.
We've been on. Now, we've been on a lot of roads, but leave a comment below if you've been through I-20, through Bossier City, Shreveport, and if you've been on a worse road, we'd love to, love for you to let us know what that is.
So that we can avoid that road.
Yeah, but I think to really prove that it was a worse road, you need to tell us what fell off of the walls, what came off of the wall, out of the cabinets, because we've got a story that last year or a year and a half coming through here, the bed came off the wall. The whole bed frame came off the wall. So anyway, we're about to enter Bossier City, so we'll keep you posted as we get a little closer. We've hit some of the. Oh my gosh! I'm doing 38 miles an hour. Just because you have to. You can't. I mean, now there are people flying by me. They don't have their house, behind them, but that wasn't even the worst part. So that's just kind of the warm-up. That's like the warm-up in Bossier City, and we're about to hit Shreveport in a little bit. There's a spot right on the bridge, on the viaduct, that is just horrible. So we'll bring you that in a few minutes. Just keep them coming. So anybody that watches this video, I think we were going to title this video our trip back to Texas. We're now going to title this is the worst road in America. It really is, because now not just the generator, so our slide came apart. We've traveled with this RV for about 25,000 miles. Nothing like this has happened until that I-20 in Bossier City and Shreveport. And now, look what we got going on here. So this middle plastic or metal piece, and it's a metal piece, came undone, and as it got caught, it ripped up our floor. So what was an uneventful trip so far, pretty much, until the generator started bouncing around the back and got all clobbered up. The generator works, that's a good thing. Hopefully Briggs and Stratton will work with us on this. But this is calamity here, because this means...
I think the Department of Transportation.
So Pam's going to model the fix that we had to put in place here.
Vanna White, do you think I'd be able to take her place?
So here's what we had to do. We had to drill holes into the sled in the main floor, and then put wood screws down in there. So it held the slide together. The only problem is it's now gouging the bottom of the slide, but it's going to get fixed in the factory. And you can see our handiwork here.
Yeah, that's where it gouged a hole in the floor.
Yeah, so we used Gorilla Tape to do that. So that's the fix that got us another probably 900 miles here to the factory, so that definitely helped.
It's actually been working really good.
Thanks, Vanna. I appreciate your help.
Oh, anytime.
I want to give a shout out to our friends Joel and Tanya Kingsbury. Joel was in Athens, Texas, finishing up his certification at NRVTA, and we were planning on meeting for dinner when we got into town. Called him and said, hey, look, we got major slide damage, can't meet. He said, where are you guys? We told him where. They were over there in 30 minutes. We jacked up the slide. We got the slide sled pulled back out, kind of figured out how to get it temporarily mounted, and we got that put back in place as you saw before. Keep in mind, this is a temporary solution only, and not something that is permanent. And obviously, we were coming up here for the rally and factory service anyway, so we'll get that added on to there. Joel and John, you just started their business for RV inspection and technician repair. It's called Great Adventure, and they have a YouTube channel called This Is Our Adventure. We'll put links below. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out and helping us. We wouldn't have been able to get on the road without you.
feel like I need to give you a little backstory on what we're about to do. So we arrived in Texas yesterday at a campground that we come to pretty much every time we come to Texas now, in Aubrey, and pulled into the site, guesstimated our distance from the sewer and everything, and guesstimated wrong. We went ahead and plugged in water and electric, and Ken's like, oh, we'll just do the sewer tomorrow. So went to do the sewer yesterday, and we were about a foot short. So guess what we get to do? We get to hook up, move the RV about a foot, and yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So don't laugh too hard.
So we drove all the way from Bonita Springs. Yeah, well, but I mean, the whole trip back from Florida, we drove, I think it's 1,297 miles. Was a total trip, leaving Bonita Springs, through Ocala, back through Panhandle, Hattiesburg, everything else, and then here to Aubrey. We drove 1,297 miles and wound up 2 feet short.
Missed it by that much.
So we have to back up the RV.
Yeah, you can see.
About 2 feet.
I mean, seriously, why is the problem also is because the grass, they don't like you to be parked out over the grass, so that when they mow, you know, it's a problem. So the end of the RV, of course, we stopped it at the back of the rocks, and you can see the sewer connection is still way back there.
So after that slight miscalculation, it was great to get settled in for a week. We were there to visit our 2 daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and 2 grandchildren, plus some friends. We had doctor's appointments to get to, and it was actually time to get new tires on the truck and on a 5th wheel. Thanks again for watching. We hope you can join us again as we make our way to Elkhart, Indiana, and the Alliance National Rally, as well as getting some factory repair work done. We'll see you then.